Welcome ClassIn teachers. This is Teacher Sav with ESLEDB. Today we're going to talk about the browser function in ClassIn, how to use it with your students, and also some tips and tricks that I've learned. To start off, you find the browser by going to your toolbox over here. It looks like this, and you'll click on it, and then you might have to scroll down. You'll see the browser. We just click on it here. Now, in order to go to a website on the browser, you have to copy and paste the URL here. In order to make this fill up the screen, you can just click and drag and resize it to fill up whatever space of the screen that you would like. So we'll go over to, we have our Google. I'm going to go to the URL and I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to go over here and then I will paste it. This is just a Google Maps. Who knows, maybe we want to talk about some countries with the students. Now, that's kind of a pain to always have to go and copy and paste the URL. So if you have a website that you go to often, there's something new that you can do. And basically, you just have to click the star over here. And when you click that star, it will say website saved automatically. And then when you go to home, you'll see that here. So I could click on, for example, Google Maps, and it is there. Now, something important to note about using the browser. Let's say you're using a course that is on the browser. If the student is going to interact with it, they have to be on this one right here, just the arrow, so that they can click and drag and move. That goes for you as well, the teacher. Now, you can draw on the browser, and when you move it though, you'll see that the drawing stays in place. So this is something to note when you're using a web-based curriculum, or if you're teaching using, for example, Google Maps or something, you're going to have to erase or delete what's on that page before you scroll down and go to what's next on there. Now, if you want to share some sort of audio or video with the student using the browser, you have to go up here on the top right and click Share Sound. If you don't click on that and you click play on something, the student isn't going to be able to hear it. So you have to click Share Sound and then play the video. I just used one of our videos for reference. Now here's something else to note. Let's say you use an online curriculum that you have to sign into. One unfortunate aspect of the ClassIn browser is that it does not save your username or password. So you're going to have to type that in every time that you go in there. And I know that can be a little bit awkward, so I highly recommend logging into the class a couple of minutes early, maybe hiding your video, and then logging into it, setting it up, and then you can turn on your video when you're ready for the student. One other thing that is important to note is that you cannot drag anything on here unless it is a curriculum that you can click on something and it's animated. You can do that by using just the arrow, but the usual dotted box with arrow, you can't use EDB things behind this. Last thing, let's say you're using the browser and a curriculum as well. You can always click on this button and it will just shrink down here, and then you'll see it down here in the bottom left corner, so you could continue on with whatever curriculum you have here, and then you can jump back to the browser to the page you're at for reference. Please remember to give us a like and subscribe, and thanks for watching from the ESLEDB team.